Hi, and thank you for joining us once again with In the Kitchen with
Christian
and Nancy. So for today's recipe, as we all know, today spring is in the air, right?
Can you believe that?
No, I can't. The seasons go really, really quick.
I know.
So spring is in the air, as you can see. I hope you like our set here. We did a special touch today. Thank you to our decoration committee. We wanted to bring spring, okay, live on air. So for today's recipe, again, we are making tangy lentils and rice recipe for you, okay?
Sounds interesting.
So, even though it says tangy, it's not really that tangy, not spicy, but so anyway, so this recipe is another nutritious, healthy, and fun to make recipe, right? That you can try at home with your kids. Very easy. Everything comes together basically in one bowl. Okay?
I can tell.
Yeah.
There's very little ingredients.
Very little work. No. Everything's pre-chopped here, as you can see, for convenience purposes, right? But we're going to go over the ingredients for you, okay? And again, don't stress. We want all these recipes that we demonstrate for you, we want them to be fun. Of course, there are substitutions that you can make, so don't stress. We don't want it to be a stressful experience for you in the kitchen. We want it to be fun and memorable with your kids, okay?
Of course.
So let's go over the ingredients.
Sounds good, Nancy.
So for our tangy lentils and rice recipe, we're using a brown rice, okay? The recipe does call for 2 cups of brown rice. We highly, highly recommend to stick to the recipe when it comes to requesting brown rice. Why is that? Because the white rice, it's stripped of the bran, so it's not as healthy. It's been probably ultra processed. Brown rice is more natural. It has the bran, intact. So again, it offers all those the health benefits.
More
the
fiber.
fiber, yes, better for you. So we use the boil in a bag brown rice, which very easy. It has
Very
2
convenient.
cooking methods. Yes, we use the microwave for convenience purposes. Again, just a bowl of water. I think it calls for what, 4 cups
It's
of
4
water.
cups of water,
Yeah,
yes.
and you put it comes with little 4 boil in the bag bags. BPA free bags. So you place those, and I think it's only 10 minutes
It's
in the
10
microwave?
minutes, yeah. You have your
And
rice
then,
ready.
Right, and it's cooked, and then you just strain it, and then here you are. We have our rice here. The recipe does call for 2 cups. So it's about half a bag of the boil in a bag that we use here. Okay. So we have spicy brown mustard. It calls for paprika. I believe half a teaspoon? Half a teaspoon of paprika.
Yes.
A 1/4 teaspoon of your salt and pepper that you see here. For our fresh vegetables, we're using onion. We're using the yellow onion, but again, don't stress whatever you have at home. If you have the red onion, which is a little bit more mild, it has a milder taste, or the white onion is fine as well. Carrots, we're using fresh carrots as well, and it does call for 1 diced carrot.
Yep.
So we have it here for you. And we're adding cilantro, our favorite staple. It does not call for cilantro, unfortunately, but we're going to add something.
We always call it.
A little bit of cilantro doesn't hurt, okay? So yes. But if you don't like cilantro, which I don't know why you wouldn't like cilantro, a little bit of judgment there, okay? Anyway, but you can use parsley if you like, okay? What else? Did I miss anything else?
that's it.
And the lentils. It calls for, of course, lentils. It calls for 1 1/3 cup of cooked lentils, which you see here. We wanted to show it to you here. This has already been cooked. We did soak our lentils not overnight because we were afraid that it would get too mushy. We didn't want a mushy texture to it. We wanted some of the lentils, as you see here, they are still intact, and that's perfect. That's what we wanted. So it calls for 1 1/3 cup of cooked lentils. We soaked them for an hour, then we cooked them. We did the saucepan. We added maybe 4 or 5 cups of water, purified water. We threw in our lentils there that had already been pre-soaked. We added some sliced onion for flavor, some cilantro, of course. We added salt and pepper, and maybe a little bit of garlic. Whatever you want to do, you can cook your lentils whatever you want.
Your
yes,
lentils.
however you want. So that's what we did, and then we strain them, and here you are. We have the 1 1/3 cup of lentils here. Okay, so, and I think that's it. So we have an add-on here. Again, this is a vegan recipe, but we wanted to give it a little bit more of a protein content to it, which it already has a lot of protein, but we want to add even more protein. So we're using garbanzo beans. That's why you see a can of garbanzo beans here. We use the canned, but I wanted to roast it only because it gives that little bit of a crunchy texture so that it wouldn't be such a mushy recipe, right? So again, when you have like food satisfaction, it's not only visual, but it's also palatability. So it's how it tastes in your mouth, right?
Talking about food satisfaction, and say I usually use like crunchy chickpeas as snack. So instead of doing popcorn or potato chips, you know, if you are craving a snack, a healthy snack, this is a very good option for you.
Yes, well, thank you, Christian. That's a great tip. So we're using, I would say maybe 1/4 of a cup of the garbanzo beans, and just to add that little extra texture in there. Okay?
Yeah, of course.
So that's why you see them here. So as far as for our equipment, of course, you see here we have a whisk because we're going to mix our base, our oil base. We have a spatula here. We have, of course, our measuring spoons. We have our a knife and a cutting board so we can chop up our little bit of cilantro that we're going to add at the very end. Okay, so I think we're done here with showing everything. Did you want to get the spices for me so that we won't have to read? So, okay, so again, like I mentioned before, this is all going to be one bowl kind of recipe where you just combine everything together. So here we have our bowl where we're going to combine everything. First, we're going to start with the base, which is the dressing, if you can say it like a dressing.
Okay.
So we're going to start first, Christian, if you want to hand them or you want to pour them in here. We're going to start with the 2 tablespoons of the olive oil.
Okay.
Don't waste anything. That's good. And then we're going to go in with the red wine vinegar,
Okay.
which is also about 2 tablespoons. All right. And then we're going to go in with the spicy brown mustard, which is about 1 tablespoon. I mean, I would think, I guess we can suggest if you don't have the brown spicy mustard, we don't expect you to go out and buy some. If you have Dijon mustard or if you just have your yellow mustard, I think the flavor is going to vary just slightly, but it's not going to be a big deal. So, I mean, you can, whatever you have.
And definitely with the brown mustard, maybe you're risking a little bit if your kids want to try it or not. So if you prefer just regular mustard, just go ahead and do it.
Which is fine. Remember, make it your own, right? And then we're going to go in with the 1 tablespoon of our chopped onion.
Okay. So I don't waste anything?
Yes, don't waste. He knows I'll get after him if he wastes any food. My mom always taught us to not waste any food.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta, and only serve yourself what you're going to eat. So, anyways. Okay,
What else?
do you want to help me? Do you want to do the spices as well?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, then we're going to do the 1/2 teaspoon of your...
Paprika?
Is it 1/2 teaspoon? Yes.
Yeah.
Of the paprika? You want to do it? Be careful, because sometimes too much is... Yeah, it's too much, but that's perfect. And then we're going to go in with 1/4 of a teaspoon of your pepper. You want me to help you? I'll go ahead and open this. And honestly, I mean, I haven't cooked lentils in a while.
Really?
At home. Yeah.
It's a very versatile, right? You say it like that?
Dish, yeah.
The lentils, usually I think in our Hispanic community, we like just soup lentils, right? But lentils, you can make them as salads, as a side dish. Oops. A little bit more.
A little bit more than a 1/4 teaspoon now. It's okay.
And also you can eat them either cold or
I already
hot.
opened it for you, but not too much, so you won't overdo it.
Especially the salt.
Well, I mean, a memory that I have
There you go.
at home with my mom, she'd always do lentils with, she would even put in some ground beef in there. So I got used to eating it, kind of hearty lentil recipe.
So
You want to mix that
let's
first?
mix this. So if you can notice, it's basically a dressing.
But then, I mean, we're used to placing a dressing like on a salad afterwards. Well, here we're starting with the base being the dressing, which is not bad. Just kind of change things up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
All right, so that looks good. It looks like it's all blended together.
Awesome. Okay.
All right,
Ready?
okay. So now moving on to our solid ingredients. So we're gonna do the 2 cups of the brown rice here. So I'm gonna go in there. Do you mind if I do it?
Yep.
And as you can see, don't fear. I mean, I was a little, skeptical at first before we used the brown rice boil in a bag in our previous recipe, and I thought, it's gonna come out, too tough, it's not gonna cook. But no, actually,
really
it cooks
good.
really well. Trust us, we won't lie. We wouldn't lie to you. And now we're going in with the 1 1/3 cup of the lentils.
Okay.
cooked lentils. Now there's a variety of lentils, you know that, right? There's like red lentils, there's brown lentils, there's...
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a variety. I don't
You
think
see,
they taste
even
different.
as we learn something new.
Yes, I
in
don't
our
think they
cooking
taste.
demos.
I don't think they taste different. But and now this is one whole carrot, diced.
Okay.
Now remember, we always say make it your own recipe. If you wanted to add, I don't know, maybe red bell peppers or green bell peppers, if you want.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know what
Avocado.
else. Yeah.
Lime.
Avocado and lime. Okay, now we're doing guacamole. Okay, so we're gonna stir everything up here. We're gonna combine everything together here.
And they start looking very good.
I know it smells. I mean, I can smell the red wine vinegar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I think that's all it takes. I mean, and that's it. Do you have a side dish here, or you have a main meal if you want? I mean, if you're a busy person at home and you want to, I don't know, maybe designate your Sundays, you know, the day that we're not working or a weekend, you can always pre-prep this meal and you can safely store it in your fridge. And then, you know, you come home or your kids come home and you already have a side dish or you have a meal for them. Yeah. So very, very convenient, right? Okay. Awesome. What do you think?
Perfect. Ready for the chickpeas?
Oh yes, let's go ahead and put that in there. Now I'm going to, we can stir that up again after I add the.
Yeah, of
so
course.
while I chop up the cilantro, Christian, do you want to go ahead and talk to everyone about the nutritional content of
Yeah,
this recipe?
of course. So for this recipe in total, we're gonna have 4 portions. Okay, and each portion is gonna give us 250 calories, which is almost nothing. It's really good. We're gonna have 8 grams of protein, maybe a little bit more because we are adding the chickpeas, and we're gonna have 8 grams of fiber, which is also really good. I mean, the recommendation is between 14 to 17 grams of fiber per day. So imagine 8 grams of fiber in only one dish. That's very, very good.
Yes,
I was very excited about this recipe because it's vegan, right? But it has a very good quality of protein. Why? Because every time that you mix a legume, which is the lentils, the chickpeas, and also with whole grain, like is the brown rice right here, we're gonna have a very better quality of protein, kind of the animal protein, because the amino acids that the rice has is gonna combine with the amino acids that the lentils has. So at the moment that you combine it, it's a better quality of protein.
We talked a little bit of science here. We just throw some science in here for today.
I love science.
I'm just teasing Christian.
Okay, I think we're ready for the cilantro.
All right. Well, I mean, I was thinking maybe a tablespoon of cilantro, but it looks like I chopped a little bit more, but a little bit more cilantro doesn't hurt, right?
It doesn't hurt anyone.
Here we go.
Go ahead. And as you can see, this recipe is almost ready. It's super easy. You can invite your kids to the kitchen. They can help you with this. Remember, we always recommending that so your kids can learn to be independent and to learn healthy recipes.
Right. That smells really good.
Yeah. The cilantro.
Did we say lemon?
Really good.
I mean, we can also throw in a
of
squeeze of
course.
lemon there. It's really, really good.
And I think it's ready.
The
What do you
garbanzo beans
think?
are in there?
Wow. Is it ready
That's
to?
really good.
Are you ready to try it?
Well, I'm ready to try it. I don't know about you.
Okay.
You want to keep talking?
Let's do it. No,
Keep
let's do
talking,
it.
and
Let's do it.
I'll start eating. All right, here we go.
Here you go. You want me to serve you?
No, I'm good. I can serve myself.
All right.
Because you give me too little every time. Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Let's do this.
Try to grab a little bit of everything. So you
Yeah,
can-
I know.
Yeah.
Anyway, 1, 2, 3.
It's not spicy at all.
Nope.
It doesn't. Trust us. It's
It
not
has
spicy
just
at all.
the little bit of the flavor of the vinegar, but it's a good flavor.
Right.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna like it. Try it in your house with your kids. I'm pretty sure they're gonna love it.
Can I keep eating while we talk?
As we are loving it.
Can
Well,
you keep eating?
and you know, if you're
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
if you're liking our recipes, if you like this recipe, you can find the link, the original recipe, in the details of this video. You can find the link. For the same reason, please don't forget to subscribe to the notifications. Give us a like to our page, so you can get informed every time we create a new food demonstration.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Christian. And for those of you that are WIC participants, Please don't forget to also complete the survey at the end of the video so that way you can receive your benefits on time.
Of course, survey that you can find in your clinic, whichever clinic you go. You just have to scan the QR code, complete the survey, and you can have your benefits there.
Yes, thank you, Christian. Well, again, thank you. We hope that we entertained you for just a little bit, kind of dissolved your worries for just a little while, right? And we hope that soon you will want to try this healthy, simple, fun recipe at home with your kids, make some awesome memories at home. And we hope that you enjoyed it. So thank you once again for joining us in today's episode of In the Kitchen with Christian and Nancy. And we hope to see you again very soon. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you to our audience.
Yes, thank you to our audience that are here. All right?
Thank you, Nancy.
Christian. Good job.
See you later.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep eating.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.